close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them. To see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
as I walk through the desert, I'm alone. A mirage of a moment shakes me to the bone. A vision of my lifetime. I was hardly grown. Our universe, my lifeline. Our world, my only home. Take me to the river, wash me in the water, show me how it once were. I knew it wasn't over. It's never over. Until it's over. I remember the moment I heard
One thing really do one. See that you're the worst, but I don't know. Is that true? People fear the silence with things they think they know. Baby, that's why I just be free and let it all go. Let's go. I don't care what you say, it's true. Don't matter to me, 'cause I want you. Everybody else got their own view. I know they cannot see what I do. So don't wonder what I got into. What I get into. Oh, but then he's smiling, but inhibitions fade. No point in trying. I know I can keep away. No, I don't care what you say, it's too good. Don't matter to me, 'cause I want you. Say it's true, don't matter to me, I want you.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. Lions roaring in the morning sun.
Good evening, guys. How's everybody doing tonight? It's Wednesday, hump day, almost halfway through the weekend. Hey, Steph Avocado, how you doing? Tom, Lethal. Tom, I had to take a look. For my GoFundMe, you donated $50 for Katie's cause. I wanted to deeply thank you for that donation over on the GoFundMe. Above and beyond, dude. I really appreciate that. And I know my baby girl does as well. So a shout out to you for your generosity. Let's switch over to the game channel. Let's get the audio up. I'm going to be doing probably my usual run in Star Citizen, which is just salvaging panel. It's nothing exciting this evening. Just kind of taking a chill. I want to do some bunkers and stuff, but I'm just gonna kind of take it easy tonight. A little bit of a scare. Yesterday, woke up and a little bit of my face and my left side was numb, and got to work, and about 9:15, my whole left side of my face went numb. Didn't lose motor functions or anything. Went down to the ER, and after about 9 hours of tests and all that fun stuff, they said it possibly could have been a mini stroke, but they're thinking Bell palsy, which I had never heard in my entire life. So, so much for aging gracefully, right? So, but got some prednisone for the bells, and yeah, just taking it easy, and so far so good. No worse for the wear. So how's everybody's week been going thus far? That Savannah is literally, I love that song. Thank you, Letho. Appreciate that. Yeah, it was pretty scary. Not gonna lie. I did jump in a little bit earlier today on my lunch break because I was working from home today, and went ahead and ran to the Ambitious Stream Station so we can start off on the right foot and not be stuck in a hangar or quantuming out here. So, and I was happy that when the new patch dropped, I think it was yesterday. I think I didn't get home last night till about or about 7-ish, 7, 8, or 9. I think I read that patch had dropped, but I finally downloaded it today, installed it, and all that good stuff. And I was happy that it didn't put me. I was able to reset my location with a patch, so I went to Area 18, so I'm no longer stuck at New Babbage with the double hangars. I think I saw that there was an Evocati patch drop tonight, 4.0. So don't know too much about it, but I did take the time to pull my Atlas out at Area 18, got my Vulture out, put my skin on there. That's my favorite, obviously, because it matches me, matches my suit somewhat, and made sure I had 2 abrade scrapers on for salvaging. So last stream we tried to do the PU, but couldn't get on New Babbage, and the PTU I hadn't played that in a while, and you know they reset your character and spawn place and stuff, and I got all the way out here, and my Toby's on. I turn my Toby off for a second, and I didn't realize that I had 2 abrade abrade and a synth scraper until I got out to salvage. So that took a little bit longer than anticipated. So let me move some stuff around here on my desk. Okay, so some engines on. There we go. That always helps, right? Gateway. It's always managed the audio, Star Citizen. Those hangars are loud. Okay, did I turn my engines off? No, they're on. Why don't I have... Okay, hold on for a second here. I lost all my thrust controls. The buttons are working. What am I missing here? Go get that money. Hey, RJ, how's it going? For some reason, let me try powering down here. For some reason, my joysticks are not working. Where's the power off? Let's power off here. Might have to jump back into the... Let me make sure. Yeah, my joy to key is on. Let me just restart my joy to key and see if that's it. Oh, it's great Hopewell as well. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better than yesterday. So, okay, so I can move this. Why in the heck? You know, let me try jumping out of the seat and back in. Check plugins. Yeah, I did that. Actually, I just got done flying a little bit ago, just to make sure I was all the way out here at the Ambitious Dream Station. So, yeah, because my throttle limiter, you can see that going up. Engines are on. There we go. It was just a bug. Just a matter of jumping out of the seat and back in. So we'll throw the VTOLs on. Oh my god. My lights are working. This is going to be a great stream, guys. It's the simple things, right? My lights haven't worked in this game for the last 3 weeks. No worries. I will be here. So when's IAE? Is that the 22nd of November? Is that right before Thanksgiving? So I think maybe, I'm assuming a week before, PTO will be able to get access to the ships and stuff. Lights is just L on the keyboard. And then I have them, I use Killer's bindings for my joysticks. I had the dual VKBs. So, and then if you have that, it's the left-hand Omni throttle tops left button. You just push it forward. That's my binding there as well. Whoops. Let's turn the game audio back up because now we're not in the hangars anymore. Okay, let's go scan for some panels. Switch over to scanning mode. Do our piercing, which is our cone angle. And we're looking for multiples. Anybody that's new to salvaging, looking for multiples of 2,000. Like that 1750 there, that'll be more rocks and stuff like that. So I thought about maybe getting into doing some mining. Because I haven't tried it in a very long time. I want to get the mole. But I don't want to buy it out of pocket. Something I want to buy in-game. So I gotta do some salvaging runs to make some dough. 4,000, that's really not going to be worth our time. 18, 17. At 4,000 again. Okay, let me change this camera here real quick. Back off a little bit. I spent one day going through, or when I was gaming, and set all my camera angles to my number pad that I wanted. But I got back and landed, and I didn't stow my ship, and I think you have to store your ship in order for those key bindings for the camera to save. So that'll be something else to work on. Well, there's not that many signatures out here today. Where's the space station at? It should be right behind me, isn't it? Usually I head to the dark sides, and then... So these are all still 4,000. You know, what the heck? 4,000 is better than nothing at this point. Just out of curiosity, because that one popped up. Nope, that's 17. That's an 18 down there. So 14 is going to be the 7K away. Yeah, so like today, taking things easy and stuff, I just worked my non-day work from home, and then I gotta work from home again tomorrow. Thursday's typically my work from home day. Each one of the designers where I work at each take a day. So luckily today was pretty low key, which was nice. Okay, let's switch over to our mining heads. Oh, you guys have no idea how much I like having those lights. And they fixed the bug with so not last stream, but I think the few streams before that. I don't know if they enabled like wear and tear on the ships, but my my windshield was so scratched up. I looked like the plexiglass from a hockey rink that's been like there 20 years, been there for 20 years and never replaced any of the panels. And I could barely see anything, especially with all the scratches in the windshield. Yeah, I'm on my braids. Seems like the panels are not scraping as fast as they used to. I had to take a look and make sure I had my braid scrapers on. And my beams are focused, so if I go all the way in, all the way out, here we go. So has anybody in chat done anything fun on the verse lately at all? I haven't tried the Save Stanton yet. I tried it once a little while ago, but it was really bugged out. I can actually turn the lights off because it's a little bit too reflective with the sun in the background. You're struggling to make money? What kind of runs are you doing, Avocado? Funny enough, I actually ordered for my food delivery tomorrow. I ordered a bunch of avocados, and my favorite is avocados and a little bit of garlic salt, I think, in there, and then some red onion, like red onion. Then you put that on toast in the morning with an egg on top. Oh, so good. Been in the mood lately for spicier Mexican food. Not too spicy, where you can't breathe. Yeah, it seems like these panels just don't want to scrape as much. The animation's a little different for the scrapers. Because usually you stay in one place, you get that hot spot, and you start seeing, from the middle out starting to fade away, but they don't seem to be fading as much. Yeah, avocado toast is really good. My buddy told me just using avocados, put it on toast, and put some Parmesan cheese on it for like a snack. And I tried that. That was pretty darn good as well. Tonight I had, when I did some shopping, it's getting colder up north, so some comfort food. I ended up getting a few pot pies. It was super good. I made one last year, used a couple pie crusts, I think it was, in my Ninja Foodie, and that was pretty amazing. Messy, but, in the end, it all goes to the same place, right, when you're eating it? Stuffed avocados are great too. A little fatty, but ooh, what do you put in your stuffed avocados? Hold on for a second here. Do I need to readjust my power? Because I feel that those should be going. Nope, salvage can only go to 2, so, huh. Yeah, because I'm getting 0 there, but you can obviously see that there's stuff there. So, it's fine. I'm assuming it's just a bug. But you know what? My lights are working. Haha, so I'm good. See, the other one was up yonder, wasn't it? This is when let's punch out the camera view a little bit further back. Okay, that's nothing there. So I could have sworn the panel was there, and there's another one to the right of it. Somewhere. There it is. I hope in the future they'll do a quality of life at some point where if you're in like a salvaging ship like this with multiple panels, you can mark them or they'll show up on your radar. I am curious to see if the larger panels, they did fix that so they spawn in a lot faster than what they do. Because currently right now they're spawning in when you're probably like 30 feet or less away from them. So if you go into like a high signature place where you have like 24,000 or 12,000 and you're just seeing a bunch of like these diamond or arrowhead shaped panels, you know the big ones are lurking somewhere, so you just got to kind of ease into them. I think at one point I tried I did, oh, what was it? Egg salad? Put like a little dab of mayo in there, but the rest was, avocados. That was pretty freaking good. Now I'm getting hungry. I'll turn the music up a little bit in the background, so you guys might be able to hear it a little bit. Just get a little more ambiance. So you guys are hearing the scrapers go. Same, gotcha. Yeah, the Vulture RJ is the best. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat a little bit. And I think there's supposed to be a new ship coming out that's supposed to be sized between the Vulture and the Reclaimer. So I'll be really curious to see what that ship will look like and what the size of it'll be. I am hoping they do the Myrtle, the medical turtle, that some people refer to it as. Definitely they check that out. I got the Cutlass Red. I melted a few, or melted a ground vehicle and then upgraded a ground vehicle with the store credit and got the Cutlass Red. I love my Cutlass Black, but the Cutlass Red, I'll use my cursor here. In the Cutlass Black, there's the 2 panes of glass meet somewhere around here, right where you're looking at, where your eyes kind of lay. And there's no horizontal bar here. But in the Cutlass Red, there's a bar that goes straight across right here that drives me nuts. Yeah, the Vulture doesn't have a pretty, heavy duty weapon system. I think that's about all we're gonna get off of there. I think I saw in one YouTube video while I was perusing my YouTube stuff today, where they added a laser gun, automatic laser gun for taking out missiles on the back of one of the ships. I don't remember what ship it was. So I noticed that if you're trying to get extinguishers, sometimes you can just switch over, cycle through like quantum and all that stuff, and then switch back. There we go. Well, we had signatures there for a second. Switch back up. So those are rocks there. It's a 74. There's a 12. We can live with that. So what's everybody's favorite comfort food during the wintertime? I think for Christmas and Thanksgiving, we look forward to, we call them cheesy potatoes up here. Some people call them company is coming potatoes. What the heck are they? Okay. They just flew right past me. There we go. I noticed that inertia is definitely what seems like playing a bigger part. Oh, you know what it was? I was in scanning mode, so I can't change my keep on forgetting. You can't change your speed limiter still. Okay, it switched to external, so if we're going around here, we're not gonna run into anything. Excuse me. That is bright, isn't it? That's a little bit easier on the eyes. Pop up a little bit. Doo-doo. Okay, there is stuff on this panel. It's not bare. At least it doesn't look bare. Oh, maybe it is. It looks like that one's probably bare as well. Assuming if that one is. Yep, that one's bare too. That's odd. I feel like that should be that moon should be illuminated a little bit more. Okay, we'll just head to the next. Let's grab our speed limiter up. There we go. Okay, let's go find some more panels. There's an 18, 17, 18, 55, 37, 74, 8,000. What are these, just out of curiosity? I think these are panels, weren't they? Oh, those are rocks. $6,000. You know what, we'll head for the 8. 8's closer. We can go to the 8 and then piggyback off to the 6. There we go. It's a force of habit to keep unpinging. But at least the cursors disappear when they mark in. So we had a marker down below here. I think it was right in this general area. I'm assuming that's probably a larger panel. Whoa, 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 shoot. And it disappeared. I wish they would really fix that bug. Let's see. Does that have stuff on it? Doesn't look like it. Oh, it does. So I want to try to see if I can find that other panel that was just... Should have been this way. So we'll put our speed limiter down really slow. Let's put our... Can't imagine I flew past it that far. But with those panels not spawning until literally right on top of them. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. Let's go back to the panel that we were just at, which is right down yonder. So that was there. I want to see the bigger panel was right over here. There we go. 78, 79. 80. It's just kind of easing nice and slow. Because slow and steady wins the race, right? Okay, so apparently that was just picking up that panel. That's right. You know what? We'll grab this one and then we'll head to see if we find a larger signature. There we go. Yeah, so it looks like the panel is being like scraped dry where all the material you scrape leaves them. Doesn't look like that's kind of bugged out at the moment, but no big deal. So there's nothing left there. Yeah, it's definitely harder with the panels being bugged like that to figure out what you have scraped and haven't. So... I think that's about all we're going to get on that one. So I should be, if I keep this on my left, You know what, out of craps and giggles, we'll see if we can't find that one big panel. Because that big panel could pretty much fill up the rest of the... Come on, where are you, Mr. Panel? Okay, that's about as much patience I have looking for it. Okay, let's find our next big... Oh, get all in a line here. 55... 74... Panels are being a little stingy this evening. I think the last few times I tried... got a signature of like 24. So let's just head away from the station here. You guys let me know if the music and the game audio is distracting. I can turn down the music. So we got 17. I'll just keep on pushing further away from the station. Hopefully we'll find better signatures. They're definitely in the asteroid belt. There we go. Turn the lights off here for a little bit. Makes it a little bit easier to see where I'm going. Oh, there's a 12. Just out of curiosity, 18. So I'm going to switch over, get out of scanning mode. So that way I can adjust my throttle, my speed limiter. So 12, I'm assuming there should be 2 large panels, 2 arrow-shaped panels, and maybe a couple small guys. There we go. So we got quite a bit. This is sometimes when I get a lot of these panels, I'll actually take a picture of it with my phone so I can remember where they're all at. Turn the lights back. Oh, we're gonna keep the lights off here for a little bit. So I'm assuming this one that I'm coming straight in at, let's throw a speed limiter down. It's probably gonna be one of those larger. It's 85. There it is. Yep, they still need to fix that. So ideally, you just want to find a group of these guys. These will fill you up pretty fast, which is nice. I am not going to reorientate myself because I'll forget that. I'll get down here and I'll forget where the other panels are. So I know the next one's going to be right above us. If you're ever salvaging panels, and you go over an area and everything disappears, right? And you move up a little bit, everything starts filling back in. So it'll server desync. And more than likely, when that's happening quite often, you're gonna probably get a 30K fairly soon. Yeah, I guess right where that hole is, right where I'm pointing now, that's how the panel should look like when they're scraped. I'll have to look up to see how much the mole is. I'm assuming it's probably going to be 5 or 6 mil, I'm guessing. Not sure if anybody on stream knows offhand. I'm assuming you probably have to buy it at Lorville. Where am I sitting at money-wise in the game? Oh, we're 3.2. I did see, I got an email because I do the $10 a month subscription, whatever, so I get access to the PTO. When PTO goes to wave 1 or whatever, and it was I get the Star Citizen package for CitizenCon, so I'll get a plushy sandworm. I will get a trophy. Or like an award trophy. And then they look like a sculpture of a helmet. From like one of the alien heads, I believe. Let's refocus my beams a little bit. There we go. So a few streams ago, I added that widget to the bottom left that kind of gives you, or just basically gives you guys a visual of when I'm using my joysticks, the movement and stuff. I'd be curious to know if you guys can see those all right. Haven't had anybody complain that they're too small or too big. Okay, let's just squeeze you over. Oh, we're a little more than 3/4 full. And if I remember right, the next panel should be... There it is right there. There we go. Thanks, Treelock. Appreciate that. Looks good to you? Good deal. Yeah, I wasn't too sure if they'd be too small or too large. So I'm gaming, my main monitor is I got an LG C4, the 48-inch. And the resolution it's more of a widescreen, and Star Citizen supports it, but OBS does not. Especially if I want to downscale, because you can't do 4K over on Twitch. So I have the output at 1980. No, I got 1980p or 1080p. I'm sorry. But I do have a little bit of like the edges of my game screen that aren't showing. Gets kind of cropped a little bit for you guys. Otherwise, it'd be a black bar straight across the bottom. So I was trying to center it the best I can, and a lot of people probably wouldn't even know if I hadn't said anything, but. Okay, let's scroll down and get this last little nub down here, which should line us up with the next panel. Anybody have anything exciting planned for the upcoming weekend at all? Turn the lights off. There we go. So I'm thinking if I stay... Okay, so we got one there. Just kind of keep on just walking up the ladder, I guess you could say. So we'll do this one. This should come pretty close to filling us up. Let's reposition myself. So the next panel should be right up behind me. Thinking about maybe doing some bunkers or some co-op runs on Friday evening. If anybody's interested, just my Discord link should be at the beginning of the chat, and it's also in the description. You guys are more than welcome to join. We can do like group salvaging together. Somebody's got a bigger ship, we could go out with the vultures and fill up somebody's big guy and split the cargo at the end of the night, or if anybody has access to the PTU, we could try to do the save Stanton event. But oh, we're almost close. 12.4 out of 13. To 0.7. We should be able to squeeze the other 0.3 out of this, I hope. Definitely makes it a lot harder scraping when all the material is kind of bugged out, not really going away. At 12.9, we should be able to get another 0.1 off of this. Maybe. There we go. And we're full. I always take my engines, shut my engines down just out of practice. However, if you're in atmosphere, don't make the mistake I did. There's a big story behind it, but one of my previous Slime streams, I think it's like Salvaging cargo or whatever, but it says one hell of a long run. Yeah, you guys can watch it. Basically, I got new Babbage to sell, got an atmosphere, and I was at like 5% hydration. So it was like, depending on how ATC is working, I better drink something because I'll probably die before I land. So eject, do the auto eject. And end up getting out of my seat, and like I typically would do, turn my engines off. But I forgot I was in atmosphere. So I ate and drank, got back to my pilot seat, just enough time to see myself hit the ground and explode. You wish you could, but your laptop dead? I'm sorry, dude. Did your laptop go down, I'm assuming recently, within the last week? I had so the system. For those people that aren't new to the chat, they'll or streams, they'll know my story about a custom built system probably about 3 months ago, 2.5, 3 months ago, and I was working from home. It was a Thursday. Well, at least it knocked me over, right? And we had a power outage. And when I built the system, I made sure that I was really anal. I made sure I got a really nice APC battery backup and all that stuff, did everything right. And we had a power surge. And that power surge, even though it was connected to that APC backup, and it wasn't a cheap one, it was like $400, it fried my power supply and my motherboard and my RAM. So short of RMAing pretty much everything and buying new parts. So at least for next time I'll be set up for if that ever happens again. I'll have an extra motherboard, extra RAM, and got an extra power supply. So about 3 weeks now, maybe 4. That sucks. Was your laptop at least getting to the point where you're wanting to upgrade? Slide that, push it up, and we'll just walk it back because sometimes it can get a little twisted on the beams. Damn, Ouch Pro. Yeah, it was, it happened, literally this was gonna be like my first CitizenCon. I had played maybe like 2 years ago, and then decided I want to get back into just doing PC gaming. So I got like rid of my PS5, most of my Macs and stuff, because it, you know, what's the sense of having all the, you know, studio, and I had quite a bit of computers, and so I was excited getting back into CitizenCon, or Star Citizen. Sorry, I plan on doing like a live rebroadcast stream like a lot of other streamers did, and yeah, it happened the Thursday just before CitizenCon. No, unfortunately, it was the upgrade. Oh, dude, I'm sorry about that. Is it still under warranty? Can you warranty it back? RMA it? I'm trying to think. So when I got back into PC gaming, the group I ran with, or the one guy that I'm friends with, we played Tarkov. So I was in a tight pinch and he actually helped me out, and I got a gaming laptop. I got the, was it MSI gaming laptop? And this laptop was fantastic. Never had any issues with it. And then from there I got, when I sold my house, I ended up getting an Alienware with like an i9. I think it had like a 3090 in it. Or maybe it was a 3070. I can't remember. But that ran solid for 2 years. And I'd saved up enough, and I was going to treat myself to upgrading the graphics card because I do more 4K stuff. So I was going to get a 4080 Super. Is what I picked up, brought it home, all excited, got a larger power supply, and being Alienware, I mean, I never had any problems with computers. I'm not going to bash them whatsoever, but you know, everything's proprietary, right? So the case and the motherboard position and stuff, and where the power supply sat, there was no way in heck I was going to is that rust on there already? Like it oxidized? Sorry, squirrel moment here, guys. It looks like it oxidized from when I was scraping it. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I couldn't fit the 4080 into it, so I was pretty bummed about that. So then I looked at doing maybe taking all the components and putting them in a new case. But then like the motherboard holes don't match up and stuff, and I kind of like, you know, I want to get a 4090. It's going to cost, you know, this much, and I think all the other components were with the case and everything was about the price of a 4090. So, but then I figured going forward, if anything goes wrong, it's a big enough case and everything where I can just kind of just upgrade or replace parts as I need them. So, excuse me. Okay, let's switch to scanning because I have no idea where those other panels were. There's a 74. What if this is be another one of the big ones because it hasn't showed up yet? Now we're at 100. How? Okay, we'll just keep on searching for. I had it for a year, and it's been a year and a half. So I'm so sorry to hear that. I can only well, I know how that goes. Stuff going tits up. Okay, we're to go over this way, but not hit the big asteroid. You loved your first MSI. That's why you spent $3K on the new MSI, and well, it was nice while it lasted. Yeah, I looked at getting like an Alienware computer and stuff, but for the bang for the buck, the MSI laptops, I don't remember what model I had, but when I was doing my searching on Google for like gaming laptops and best bang for your buck and stuff, and yeah, I got the MSI model actually from Best Buy, and yeah, I never had any issues with it. And when I upgraded to the Alienware, actually, the guy in our group, I sold it to him for next to nothing. And then, oh, 22,000, let's go. And then when I did this, I sold my Alienware to him too. So he likes Kaysen's hand-me-downs. And I don't mind, you know, if it's your friends selling it. I'm not looking to make money whatsoever. I was just happy to kind of pass along the computer for him. I know you're fine on the quest, find something can fix it. So do you know what's wrong with it? So in my system, holy signatures galore. I'm gonna have to take my iPhone and take a picture of all this because I'm not gonna remember. There's plenty of panels here to fill up and then fill up again. Give me a second. Oh, where's my phone? Oops, it's re. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, so when we had the power outage, I had to unplug it, take out the CMOS chip, redo it, and everything was running fine, right? So I was like, okay. But then shortly after booting it back up, I started getting a Windows power drive state failure. So, anybody knows anything about computers? It's a oh my god, it's a Google, YouTube, Reddit rabbit hole trying to figure out everything. And then should like the check drive or check disk or whatever, I'm NVMe drive, and everything was fine. So I'm like, oh, I'll just reinstall Windows. So reformatted everything, reinstalled Windows. Ooh, that's bright. And it ran okay. And then I shut it off at the end of the night after I spent like 2.5, 3 hours installing all my software. Some of it, not all of it. Shut it off for the night and got up the next day to turn it on, and the computer wouldn't boot. So it's a headache. I've always been, because I do graphic design, video editing for like my 9 to 5, a little bit of 3D modeling on the side here and there, and some website stuff. So I've always been a Mac person, just for the, like they say, everything works, and it literally does. You buy a new Mac, you get home, you might have maybe 1 or 2 software updates with it, and you're ready to go. And if you build or buy a Windows computer, you bring it home, you're trying to find PC to Crapifier, right? To take off all the crapware that comes on the computer. And then you're trying to install programs, and you run into the driver issues. So, you could be stuck there for 4 to 6 hours just trying to get everything up and running. Whereas a Mac, you just bring it home, plug it in, do a few things, and you're ready to go. I did see some of the specs in the new M4 that came out. I was looking at the Mac Mini just for a backup in case something happens to this one again. And the M4 processor's got some pretty good things. I think they even had I think there's a video online of like a Cyberpunk demo on it. I want to say it was Cyberpunk, and I don't know if they gave I don't remember if they gave like the FPS and stuff like that. But if Apple switched over to be a little more gamer focused, and game companies, AAA studios started actually reconfiguring them to run on the Macs, I think they could give PCs a run for their money. We definitely have a lot less issues with like hardware and stuff like that not being compatible. The first one, Apache Pro, went through hell for 5 or 6 years. Damn thing sounds bad. Kind of hoped for the second one would be good. You're an SC when Stealth Studio just died, like an EMP hit it. Ugh. But the Apache is fine, and So when and I'm not a computer expert whatsoever. This is like the first PC I've actually built in literally 2 decades. I think the last time I built a PC is when I had first got into 3D, and it was a dual AMD Athlon system, because they were excellent for number crunching, for rendering and doing simulations. And actually my niece's, she just graduated this year. She started college this year out of high school, and her boyfriend had issues with his MacBook. He's like, I plugged it in, came back or whatever, and it won't start. So out of experience, I was like, well, unplug it from the wall, hold on the power button for like 30 to 60 seconds, and that should discharge like all the static electricity out of it. And luckily that's all it was. Just something as simple as that. I remember with laptops having that issue so many times. But I would assume that if your laptop won't even boot, it's probably the power supply. That would be my first industrial guess. But I mean, if you get a screen and it's just not initializing, yeah, that could be so many things. I think my recommendation is to be more harm than good. So after everything all said and done for me, yeah, it was the motherboard, the power supply, and the RAM sticks. They worked, but they were really finicky and it was unstable. So I just ended up arming those back as well. Okay, let's see the next panel. So we got A6. I'm assuming it's going to be one of the larger panels because it's not spawning in yet. We're at 80. Oh, we're at 100. I don't see one above me or below me. Does my dial work for... No. You know, I don't want to hit too many of these buttons because I know one of these is a self-destruct. So the piercing, does anybody know? So I can only get 0 to 50 and then increments of 25 above that. Does anybody know if you can actually get that to 25? It's just add one power on. You guess the same and order new power cord block. Just got it today. Yeah, this game is always beautiful. All the bugs and stuff you go through and pulling your hair out for this and that. Especially like when you get to New Babbage and the sunrise is coming up. Oh, there's our Big Mac Daddy. It is absolutely gorgeous. So we got the big guy there. I'll just line it up so then I have the two panels right next to it. Your DNA thing doesn't work. Hasn't worked for a while. Your DNA. Can you be a little more specific? This probably makes perfect sense, but I'm not processing at the moment. My highlight tonight, other than chatting with you, gentlemen and ladies, is that the lights are actually working back on the Vulture. You plugged it in, waited a few minutes, so it doesn't do anything. Just bummed. No. I know you're not. It's just the stupid thing. Did you try unplugging everything and holding your power button down for 60 seconds to see if there's a static electricity build up? That's what it's called when you change your... Okay, gotcha. Yeah, when I went to go recreate my character, I tried using my Toby to scan my face. And it's always been weird, so I had to watch Space Tomatoes video because I couldn't figure it out. So you get to your profile, right? You hit spacebar to activate, but then you have to go to the upper right, hit X, and go all the way back to the main menu, and then jump back into your character creator, and then it'll have your face on there. So I tried that a few times tonight because when I had to restore my computer and stuff, I ended up deleting all my saved characters that I had made. And it seems like that one's still bugged out as well. So it almost seems like the panel is scraping just off the top, but there's still a layer down below that oxidizes over time. I'm trying that now. Hope it works for you, guy. So we're still squared up on those other panels. I know you can use the tractor beam module to flip and stuff around, but I just prefer just fly around them nice and easy. Undo my shameless plug over on Twitch. Anybody that's watching over on Twitch, I am trying to hit my 50 follower goal, and I think I'm 13 away from it now, somewhere out there. So if you have the time and want to hit that follow, I would very much appreciate that. If not, no worries. It's always right around this time in the fall when I always had issues with like my laptops and stuff, just because everything, wintertime, everything starts getting a little drier and seems like you can't go anywhere without shocking the crap out of yourself. Okay, we'll head to this guy here. Panel's actually been relatively close tonight in regards to the space station. So probably grab this one and then we'll fly to that one next. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to salvage this panel here. Then I am going to take a short potty break with my dogs, for my dogs. So, for those that are new, my breaks are under 10 minutes. Usually back between 8 or around the 8-minute mark. But my dog did tear her ACL that she needs to have surgery for, so depending on how she's doing, I'll carry her up and down the stairs on the deck. Starting to figure out the new system. Looks like tonight it's basically just taking off that darker crust of the panels on top. No luck, sorry. Yeah, no worries. I appreciate your time. And so do you play any other games other than Star Citizen? Like for me, it's Tarkov PvE, but I haven't played that in quite a while. I have one buddy that he used to be good at the game. And I'm just gonna razz him because I'll probably watch my stream afterwards. But he's getting old. His eyesight's not good, and he's just becoming a casual gamer. Which, if anybody knows him, that's gonna it's gonna light a fire underneath this button. I'll get a text from him later. Okay, so we'll go left here. Anyways, I got back into Cyberpunk. I restarted at the Phantom Liberty. I never finished Phantom Liberty. So, and then I went through the rabbit hole of Nexus mods to modify the game. And like the Nova LUT, just that one with in the reshade, holy crap. The game looks phenomenal. And they added, you know, excuse me. They added some of the other ones too. There's like one to make the police a little more responsive, change some of the way they do their things. Then it's a Night City Alive, and so I've been kind of playing that off and on my days that I don't stream. I don't know if you guys are interested in me streaming Cyberpunk every once in a while. Let me know. I don't mind firing that up for anybody. If anybody wants to take a break from Star Citizen, because there hasn't really been any huge leaps and bounds. At least that's not available to like the PTU and stuff like that. I think the next big thing will be the pre-release of the IAE, which I believe is 324.3. We're going to be able to check out the conference center and all that stuff before it goes to live servers. So I'm typically salvaging with a vulture. I'll do like I'll fill my hopper up, I'll eject all the boxes I can out, and then I'll come back, fill it up again, get the last little boxes stacked out, and then typically I fill it up one last time. Okay, let's back up a little bit. Squeeze over to the left and pivot. Let's see, was there any other panels around here? So we got this guy here. If we go up, nothing. Sorry, gives you guys a little motion sickness here. Left, I don't see anything. Okay, we'll just concentrate on this guy. So let's scrape this panel, and then I will take my quick break to let my puppies out. Scum and Helldivers, Fallout and Stalkers. I played Helldivers. We really enjoyed that game. Never played Scum. Fallout, we used when I first got in with my close circle of friends, we were playing Fallout 76. When it had initially released, so as you know, that was pretty much a shit show. And then I had always been a huge Division player. And we're empty, or we're full. So I was really big in the Division 1. Had an Xbox at the time. And then Division 2 came out, which, oh my god, was even better. But I still like going back to the D1 and just walking down the streets of New York with a snowstorm, and the effects and stuff is amazing. And now that they're done with the Star Wars Outlaws, Massive and Ubi should be, I know they were talking about getting back focus on Division 3, which, I mean, the jump between D1 and D2, just like the animation and the visual quality was amazing. I mean, D1 is looks beautiful as well. But I can only imagine what D2 to D3 is going to be like. You played Freelancer, the third person camera effect doesn't work for you? Gotcha. Okay, guys, I'm going to send you to the Be Right Back screen. I have a cool little animation I put together for my doggy's potty breaks. I will be back in 10 minutes or less. I'm going to go let them out. So appreciate you guys' time for walking and chatting. And I will see you guys in just a little bit.
Look into my eyes and show me your adventures I haven't seen. Taking all the life, it hits the spot. Walking on fantasy. So take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made up, baby, that's made up all that we find. We can test the waters, oh, it's hard. I think we're getting close. Racing through the waves, I want to be where nobody knows. So take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made up, baby, that's made of all that we find. Electric, feel it in your hands. Hypnotic, watch your body stand. Happiness, this is where we stand.
As I wake up every morning, I wish the day would end. Because a day without you in my life, I don't know how to mend. And I was like, eh, 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 oh, 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 oh. You were like, eh, 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 no, oh, no, oh. I was like, eh, 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 oh, 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 oh. You were like, eh, 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 no, oh, no, oh. Come on, let's rewind till I smile. That look upon your face. My heart is empty and unguided. I'm blind leading chase. I thought I'll be okay. My head is telling me nothing. It's got nothing left to say. And I was like, oh, 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 oh. You were like, no, oh, no, oh. I was like, oh, 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 oh. You were like, no, oh, no, oh. Come on, let's rewind till I smile. That look upon your face. My heart is empty and unguided. I'm blind leading chase. I thought I had a plan with you and me. Was the tale of my own dream, breaking me down to my knees. Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Yeah. Birds jumping and I hear my name. Grass green and so alive. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a roll. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land.
Savannah, I'm coming home, Savannah. Yes, that is my awful singing. Okay, we'll finish doing this guy. I'm gonna let this song play out before I throw the game audio back on. I do love this song. Straylock, I'm not sure what Freelancer is. What's Freelancer? Is that like a looter shooter, single player, or? I think I saw that in Shrouded. I think I saw a video that they released of the new winter biome. So might check that out at some point in the upcoming future. That was a really fun game. Okay, Savannah's done with her game audio backup. Okay, station's full, so that... Hold on, Y, get over seats. So yeah, Valheim was a fun game to play. Shrouded, I liked the not having to worry about your food was more of a buff. You didn't have to constantly make sure your character is fed and watered so you didn't die. Freelancer is Lord and Master's Chris Roberts' first love child. Gotcha. See if we can... Oh, let's throw that down before I end up killing myself. Let's rotate it. Can we come on, rotate. Rotate. Hold down R, rotate the box. Let's shove it back in. I'm sure this was blocked, so we'll continue ejecting here. Star Citizen Point 3. One game I'm looking forward to, so I really enjoyed No Man's Sky. I never played the... I downloaded the Worlds one, but never did any more than just kind of quick hopping into it and stuff. But they have their new MMO that's supposed to be coming out where, what is it, the game is literally the size of the Earth. I'll definitely be interested in checking that out when it drops. But I haven't seen like a release date or anything for it. Let's see. Good. Let's continue ejecting. Should be able to get 2 more crates out. Oh, thank you. Sorry about that, guys. I was too busy yapping, not watching OBS. I got distracted by the Savannah song. That's what I'm blaming on. I should be able to get this one up and over here and be able to eject one more. Oh, it's still blocked. Let's see. Can I grab this guy and rotate him? Let's we rotate, please. See if we can stack that one in there. This one over a little bit more. Maybe that'll solve it. Nope. That's about as much as we're going to get out of there. Okay. Hold down F, right click, and holster. I appreciate that. Ooh, a little bit of whiplash getting back into the pilot seat. Okay, so let's see. So there are a few more panels. Yep, there's one right over yonder. Oh, look at that. You know, we're going to take this big guy first. Let's reorientate ourselves a little bit. Squeeze in nice and easy. I do like the ambient music of Star Citizen. They've done a really good job with their music score. I'm hoping that 4.0 will go to the PTU around Thanksgiving. That's my hopes. Or maybe the first part of December. Definitely looking forward to the first jump in the wormhole. Sturlock, thank you for the subscription over on YouTube. Appreciate that. Okay, we'll swap around to the other side. Switch back over to our camera. Just pop up a little bit. There we go. I do like Salvage. It's just nice and chill. It's like a fun game loop. I did bunkers a little while ago. When I first initially started, being Tarkov players, me and my buddy, we found Bernie, if he was watching this afterwards. He was our Sherpa that we found and introduced us to the game. And we had bunkers and stuff, and they were relatively easy because AI was just horrible. But being away for 2.5 years, roughly, coming back on, the AI is definitely improved in the bunkers. It's a lot more snappier. Last time I was in there, I got my butt handed to me. Got several of them, but then I got bum rushed. And that was kind of the rationale of upgrading a few of my ground vehicles to get the Cuddy Red. So then I could set my spawn point on the medical bed right outside of the bunker. And I kind of went between that and the Pisces, but I really like the Drake ships. But I think if I would have gone with the Pisces, the size is definitely an advantage for getting into tighter places. So I think both of them are solid ships. So it was good money and low risk. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the white and the black. I have other ships I have in the game as I got the Cutlass Black, and of course I got the white and black skin on it. And then the Raft. And got the same skin for that one too. I was hoping that for the ATLS or Atlas mech suit that they would have a white and black livery for that as well, but I don't think they had one. Or if they did, it wasn't one that actually looked like really appealing. Okay, so I already scraped that guy. We got the big guy that despawned. I already hit that one, looks like. I'm pretty sure I hit that. We'll scrape this little guy, see if another big one pops up somewhere, and probably head back to Area 18. Just to kind of sell what we got. Servers have been really solid this evening. No complaints. So their patch / hotfix that they did worked out pretty well. Okay, so I think I still need to keep on climbing the ladder. Let's switch over to scanning. Hoofed, I had to sneeze there. $500,000 and you get the C8R in game. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Like I said, the only thing I don't like about the Cuddy Red versus a black is that stupid horizontal spar that goes right in your eyesight or line of eye line. Struggling with words tonight. So we're at 38, 17, 1870. I'm just seeing if there's something close by to fill up the rest of the station. It's still early. It's not even 10 o'clock yet, so I have plenty of time. I usually stream for 2.5, sometimes 3 hours on Wednesdays because I get to work from home on Thursdays, like I mentioned, and that's a very, very small commute. I saw the 6. Was that over here? Oh, I turned the lights off. It's just blinding. That's one of your daily drivers. Yeah, I do like the form factor. So saying 8,000, but nothing's there. So switch back over to scanning. It's 56. Ooh, let's slow down. 34. 1850. 8,000. There, we'll take that one. So we got that guy. Let's switch over. Oops. Let's go nav mode, because that way I can adjust my speed limiter. Yeah, having one of the medical ships is definitely a must for doing bunkers, especially if you're doing them solo. There we go. Two, 4, 6. Oh, small one down there. There shouldn't be a big panel in with these guys at all. So these already been scraped. Last ones look like this, and they already had been. So get a little closer. Don't be shy. Nope, these are good to go. Yeah, I'm really interested to see what the Myrtle, or the medical turtle, as everybody calls it, looks like. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be at one of the ships on display at IAE. Not quite sure who the manufacturer is for it. Been kind of, if I buy ships with like actual cash and upgrade, I usually try to keep them to like a crew of like 1 or 2 people, maybe maximum of 3, because once engineering comes in, yeah, so that's kind of my. Well, they pop in far away now. Yeah, that's one nice thing, because before the panels you'd you'd ping, you get close, you get the markers, and you kind of go a little bit further, and then the markers would go away, and you basically scan and scan like crazy until you hit them. Now, I think you're right when you get to like the 1.5 or 2K mark, the markers go away, but they're visible, which is awesome. However, you have to be really careful on the actual signature that you're going to, because if there's some big panels mixed in, you still have to ease in nice and slow because they won't spawn in until literally you're right on top of them. So, but definitely, yeah, like you said, very happy with the way they reworked the spawning of them. Now, if they could just add them to the radar, allow you to adjust your speed limiter when you're in scanning mode, that's my only gripes. Okay, so we got that one. There should have been one down below us. Hey, Rhythm 7, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Appreciate that. Getting me ever so closer to my following goal over there. Thank you so much. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, so the other ship I'm looking forward to, IE, is what the... I don't remember the name of it, but it's supposed to be the size between the Vulture and the Reclaimer for doing salvaging. Unless it's like epic and awesome, I don't see myself upgrading my Vulture to it. I think the Reclaimer's awesome. I've never been in one. I've seen, you know, people's videos on YouTubes, and like when I was landing at New Babbage before cargo elevators were a thing, you'd see them and I'd walk past them, were just enormous. Definitely a cool looking ship. What'd you do when sorry, I have Tourette's, so sometimes it takes me a little bit longer to get my thoughts out sometimes, but I'll give it a second here. So for me, when I started Star Citizen is when the cutter had first come out. That's what I picked for my starter ship. What did you pick for your starter? Out of curiosity. So it should be right above us, and we'll do it'd be a pirouette. Is that the correct term? And this will be nice. Full haul. Heading back to Cell. This panel should give us the rest to fill up the hoppa. No, thanks. Appreciate that. I usually let people know sometimes when I start having a hard time getting stuff out. We all have our issues, right? That's what makes us unique. You got the Titan, ended up upgrading to the F7A too. Yeah, the Titan was in the running. I like the space shuttle look to it. And I hear for like starter ships, that's like one of the better ones, because I mean you get the cargo area, but then you can do a little dog fighting in it, because then the ship's really, really fast. The cutter appealed to me just because in the Air Force I was going to be an A-10 crew chief, so the A-10 was like my favorite plane, jet, all that good stuff. And then I also like the Apaches, so the cutter, just with that kind of industrial boxy kind of look to it, kind of that's what kind of got me. That's what appealed to me the most. Okay, Quantum, let's pull up the map here. And let's go to maps and we'll type in area, A-R-E. There's area 18. Plot our course. Nope, Moby Glass is a little bugged. Let's try this. Nope, it doesn't want to go away. So usually if that happens, I'll just kind of click randomly. There we go. And then it'll finally register. So where is our marker? There it is. I'm going to squeeze you over a little bit because I do not want to hit... Whoa. Never mind, I almost hit the panel. I don't want to line up with a big asteroid and accidentally get plunged into that. Titan's a great ship. Probably end up buying when I'm in game. Yeah, I went ahead and I think one of the ships for doing the $10 pledge a month. I got the Cutter Scout, and then I ended up getting another cutter, just the basic one. Typically, if I do my cargo runs, I'll take my Cutlass Black out and put the Atlas in the back of it, just because it's convenience-wise for loading and unloading. It's a heck of a lot faster than using like the multi-tool. But the one thing I haven't tried that I saw online, I believe, was the tractor beam in the back of the Cutlass Black, right above the doors, is supposed to be working, and if you jump into the pilot seat, you can use it. So I definitely want to check that out. I don't know if I'll have time for it tonight. Might have time enough to do a quick cargo run with the Black. Otherwise, I think Friday, definitely. I think Friday I'll start out doing some cargo runs. Something a little different. Get away from salvaging just for a day or so. Now I got the song "The Rhythm of the Night" stuck in my head after the latest follow over on Twitch. Sterling, have you ever built a PC, or do you just go with the laptops just because it's convenient and portable? Just out of curiosity. I'm glad they released Atlas into the in-game market. You bought two? I've been thinking about buying, so I bought one just with regular cash, right, in the pledge store. But I've been thinking about buying another one in-game so I can keep one at my main hangar. But if I want to go to, say, like New Babbage and do some cargo runs there, just because it's a prettier environment, I can have a second one. So I always have one that's at my main base that I don't have to keep on worrying about pulling up and down in the cargo hangar every time I land. And just having like one in the Cutlass Black permanently. That's definitely a great idea to have more than one. I can't wait for base building, even in its infancy stages, to enter in the game. That's going to be awesome. I don't really care about the PvP aspect of it and pyro and stuff. Give me a place where I can build a home, mine, craft components, have my own like store at my base to sell. Whether it's blueprints or maybe I find like some kind of hard to find plan that I can sell and stuff. I think that'd be a lot of fun. That's exactly the way you got to. Yeah, it's a smart move. Yeah, so far, the new patch they dropped. Just tonight's been. I'm gonna knock on wood right now. Tonight's been pretty much bug free. And Area 18, like for the quantum to cool down a little bit. Depending on where it puts me at Area 18, I always have a hard time in the daytime. If it doesn't put you like right on top of it, trying to find, the stack of lights going up into the atmosphere. Nighttime obviously is a lot easier to find those lights. You recycled parts into a functional computer, but you got a laptop for portability. That's why I liked it. So when we had like our guys' weekend, or I went down to visit a friend or something like that, like have bring the laptop with me. Completely understand. And there are the 3 stacks. Or not 3 stacks, but there is the lights in the sky. I want to say that they smoothed out the pinging animation, but that could honestly just be me. That would be the first time in a while I was able to get the vulture totally stacked in the back with crates and a full hopper full of SCU to eject afterwards without the game breaking or being stuck in quantum or not being able to refuel or hangar doors not opened up. So it's nice to have those nights. I mean, as anybody knows, play Star Citizen, you could play 7 days in a row, 8 hours a day, and maybe a handful of those 7 days are an absolute just pull your hair out because the bugs and stuff. But I mean, when the game's working, it's it's so much fun. Yeah, after my power surge computer fiasco, I'll end up now with brand new power supply, brand new motherboard, brand new RAM. So I pretty much have enough to build another, short of a processor and a graphics card. I'll have enough to in fans have enough if I wanted to build like a secondary computer if I want for streaming and stuff. But I think I'm just gonna hang on those for the rainy days when something else happens. Okay, throw our VTOL on. Change our angle of attack here just a little bit. Should probably hop in here pretty soon before elevators close. A little bit of a curb check there. And we will just slide over so we can unload a lot faster. Let's open up our doors. Should be able to go see over a little bit more. Oh, those hangars are going to be loud. Yeah, it is good to have a backup. Spare parts never hurt, right? Throw our engines off. Might as well refuel while we're on the pad before I jump out of the seat. And let's jump out of the seat. And the master open all the doors, opens everything on the ship. Okay, let's grab the Atlas and start stacking boxes. I wish you could get the cursor up in third person to unload. I suppose you can. I mean, they do highlight, but it can be kind of tricky sometimes. Yeah, I'm going to switch over into first. It's so much easier. Start here on the left. That's a good sign for the crates. I was having the bug the last few times where you'd have to select them, drop them, and then select them again for that to pull to you. And then to be able to snap them. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. There we go. So it looks like that is still a bug. Not terrible. Something to work around. And I have noticed sometimes if you stack the crates too close. Oh, that one fell. Or did it just fall through the floor? So if you keep it on the edges like this, sometimes it'll say the elevator's blocked. So we'll see how that goes this evening. If it gives me that error or not. I'll just pull it out and drop it and then pick it back up again. There we go. Just probably move that back and around. Come on. Come on. There we go. Kind of looking forward to so some of the hangars, more the industrial ones, have like the refueling cart in them. I'm actually looking forward to when those get enabled, just for a little more immersion, where you can get out of your ship and have to actually refuel it yourself. I'm sure they'll have like a loading thing too, where it can be manual or automatic for a fee. It screws over a little bit. Nope. Oh, don't grab the ship. Oh, that's not. Come on, stop. Okay, we'll just drop it, pick it up again. Now it'll let us snap. think these guys are going to screw up the elevator. You know what? We'll see. See if that's fixed. So over last weekend, I kind of took it nice and easy, had a chill weekend. I ended up watching season 2 of The Diplomat over on Netflix. I don't know if anybody's seen the first season, but that was a really good series. The second one didn't disappoint either. And then I went to HBO Max and finally finished The Last of Us. I think I had like 4 episodes left to watch on that. It's another good series. And then I continued watching my favorite sci-fi series, The Expanse, over on Amazon Prime. I have not been able to find any other sci-fi series to come close to that series at all. Feeling could be cool at times, but yeah, it could get old if they do whatever. Yeah, I can see that. So yeah, hopefully they'll give us an option for being able to do auto, because I believe you can do auto for loading cargo, correct? I've always done cargo by hand, so I never really looked for that auto feature. Is auto eject not checked? They really need to change this to literally like green instead of like a brighter version of it, because half the time I can't tell if it's on auto eject or not, or even if they did like that little green square. If they turn that green, the orange square green, would be great. You know what, I'm gonna stack these here. I'm gonna use Atlas to grab them the rest of the way. Does it not want to snap? For some reason. I should probably drink something. You know what? I'm just gonna holster this, because my luck, it'll fall through the ground. So hold down F, right click, and holster. Go, 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 go. Tastes so good. I wonder if it tastes like that radioactive green stuff that the Air Force gives you for an energy drink when you're in basic. It has a very unique taste to it, but after being there a few days, that stuff is so good. Okay, we are hydrated. There we go. You gonna let me snap down here now? Nope. Might as well just throw that all the way out here then. Holding R for a few seconds to holster the... You are smarter than me. Thank you, dude. You just made my my gameplay a hell of a lot easier. Thank you for the tip. So usually I'm selling for about 12 and a half K. for the SCU crates. So I'll be curious. This will be actually a full haul. I haven't had one of these in a long time because of the bugs and stuff. So, excuse me. Be curious what I get. I know when I've sold it like new Babbage in the past before cargo hangers became a thing. Oh geez, I'd put anywhere from 4.5 to 5.5K per run. Here, being mostly full, but having maybe the hopper kind of half full, was averaging about 280 maybe to 320. Good trade. You brightened my night, so thanks to you. Appreciate that. Like I said, I do appreciate everybody that's just kind of hanging and chilling. I think that's one nice thing about Star Citizen, the community. It's not very toxic at all. And I don't know how many times I have gotten like stuck. I'm sure other people too. You get stuck at a hangar or like at Area 18 or whatever, and you can't get out. I don't know how many times I've had people, whether in global chat or maybe somebody was hanging around my stream or something, or like, hey, I can help you. And they'll jump right in and, you know, give you a lift up to the space station above so you're not stuck anymore. That's the nice thing. Good group of people. I haven't really run into any griefers at all. So, I mean, that's just good luck on my part. But I've only, you know, been doing like salvaging out at an ambitious stream station, and you know, I think typically you don't really run into griefers out there. Not really a hot zone. Plus, it's way the heck out there too. So, yeah, new Babbage always seems to have a lot more demand for the SCU. So, I mean, you do make a lot, but I'm really scared to go there because every time I've gone there, I get the double hangers or the double doors, and I can't get out of my hangar. So that's why I've pretty much been sticking into like Area 18. Ever had boxes disappear on you when you stack them in the freight elevator? Not the freight elevator. Maybe I did when the elevator first got put in. I've had issues when I'm using the Atlas and I grab a box and it's coming to me, and then I look over to place it and I look back and the line's red and the crate is gone. So I've had that happen a few times. Some of the pads for snapping aren't working correctly, but so it looks like a Tetris puzzle at the moment. You'll snap there. There we go. I bought one of the Space Whale plushies in the game, and I was gonna put it on my dashboard in my Vulture when I jumped on earlier to get out to the ambitious stream station. And I accidentally switched over. I accidentally laid down in bed, and then after that, my plushie disappeared. So I'm curious if I lower the hanger or the ramp, if it'll pop back up. Nope, that bug is gone. Good deal. So I've noticed, like in the past times, if they're stacked. Okay, let's make sure they're down in my transfer. All right, they were still there for a second. Okay, we're gonna hold down R because I can do that now. So hopefully they'll show up all in Yep, they're all there. I had bought a bunch of these for when Persistent Hangers started out. I was going to build like a obstacle course in here and try to do get some teammates and stuff and kind of set up like a little PvP arena. Thought that'd be kind of cool. I know I saw somebody did like a racetrack in his hangar. He had like one of those insanely like extra large. You've run into griefers, murder hobos, and normal pirates. Sometimes he dies, sometimes they do. You know what? I'm going to let that door close and I'm going to reopen it so I don't fall through the elevator. There we go. So the AI, do some of them run like a Cutlass Red with like a skull symbol on the front of it? I remember doing, it wasn't a bunker, I was doing a cargo run, a New Babbage, and I got out, dropped off the parcel, heading back to my ship, and I had a Cutlass Red come in, or a Cutlass ship that was red, all red, wasn't a medical, and had the pirate symbol like on the front canopy, cockpit area, and blew me up. And that happened like 3 or 4 times. And I haven't been able to figure out because if it was AI or if it was somebody griefing me. I want to say it was AI. Okay, I always get backwards here. So that's the center. There's this central. I do hope that eventually they will put a TDD terminal in the hangars, because I don't know why we shouldn't be able to sell from the cargo elevators. Is it safe to get on? The last few times I had the issue where when I go back to sell, the tram will pull up, but then they'll be on top of another tram, and I always get stuck on the tram that's leaving. Do I remember if there was a space in their names? I don't. Okay, so if there's AI, there's space in their names. Okay. Thank you for that second tip of the night. It was a pain in the arse, because it's just like when I was getting back into Star Citizen, the only way to make money was cargo, because I didn't do any of the drug runs or anything like that. So I got to do the packaging runs once again. And then I did the animals where you have to kill them on New Babbage. And I remember a few times, actually it was more than few. It was very frustrating. I would get to I think you had to kill 13, and I'd get to 10 or 11. And then I'd have one of those ships come down. Not always a Cutlass Red, but it'd come down and blow my other ship up, and then I was kind of like, well, now I'm screwed. That was very, very frustrating. I think it literally took me 2 days off and on to actually successfully complete one of those missions. Hello, guys. Okay. Let's head up to the TDD and see how much we made. I think Area 18's one of my favorite because it gives more of that cyberpunk look. I think I have a few YouTube videos saved for people that within the last 2 weeks to like 2 months. Had videos on like other mods that they did in their game. So I got a list to download for Nexus. Okay, TDE terminal, so area 18. 12.7, that's not terrible. There we go, 457. It's a lot better. And we will accept. Sweet. 3.6. So next stream, after doing some cargo runs and stuff and doing some salvaging, we should be up to 4. I'm gonna have to look probably tomorrow when I have some downtime to see what the mole costs. Or maybe I should just wait out to just buy the Myrtle in game. Area team's home for you. Yeah. Do you like the? Do you do it because of the cyberpunk look to everything? Oh, can I make it? Oh, we got time. I think also when I first started out, I did New Babbage, and then I want to say at some point there was a wipe in the game, and I picked Lorville, and it took me quite a while to figure out my way around Lorville. I had to pull up YouTube videos and all that stuff to figure out how in the heck to get out of there. You like the cyberpunk look too? Nice. It's a kind of a different cyberpunk look because everything's in English. Typically, when you think of cyberpunk, everything's in, Chinese or Japanese. Which there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I think there was even a mod for cyberpunk where you could turn all the advertisements into like Coca-Cola and stuff like that. There's like Sony and some other ones. Streams Blade Runner. I can definitely see that. I remember, I haven't watched Blade Runner, was it 42 or whatever it was called, the newest one? I watched it, I think once when it first came out, and I had a hard time following it compared to the first one. I should probably put that on my list to rewatch. So yeah, my vulture before basically looked like this piece of glass, but worse. And no lights in the vulture and trying to salvage, you couldn't see a dang thing. Orville is too dirty to be a home. Yeah, it's a little unkept, right? I think doesn't Lorville have the shop for, I mean, that's another place for all the different drives and stuff. Because I remember I did a watched a YouTube video because I wanted to, outfit the vulture properly. So I got like the Atlas drive and stuff, and I think it was, I think I had to go to Lorville for something, and I went to the other station, and I apologize, it's the one that's like in the clouds. To get a few things. That one took a little while to get to figure out where the seller was for those parts. The one that's in the clouds. Nice, Lurs forgave. You work evenings 3 till at least 12:30 p.m. and I enjoy listening while I work. Thank you. Dude, I really appreciate that. I'm glad I can fill your guys' time in. And I'll shamelessly plug that I'm trying to hit followers over on Twitch. So if you have a chance to hit that follow button, I'd appreciate it. Shameless, I know. But thank you. That means a lot. I think when I first started streaming, I didn't really do scheduled days, right? And I think it had maybe like 0 to 2 viewers, and I think 2 of the viewers are usually my friends giving me a hard time. And I stuck with it, and then came out with a set schedule Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And yeah, the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks has been, you guys have been awesome. Just coming to chill, giving me tips because I don't know everything about the game, and just hanging. That's all I can ask for, honestly. I appreciate that. So I'm going to throw my dogs out for their last time, which I call potty and nunites for them. So I can hear them scrambling in the background as soon as I said that. But I will be back in 10 minutes or less. So I'll throw that up for you guys, and I'll put on some good vocal trance music. Big fan of the NCS playlist over on Spotify. So once again, thank you guys for your time. Tom, I believe you, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I think you were the gentleman that donated my Katie's fund over on GoFundMe. I believe that was you. I think that, and if you didn't hear me before, thank you for the bottom of my heart. That really do appreciate that. You have no idea. So she's my little girl, and I do anything I can for her. So, but okay, I will see you guys in a little less than 9 minutes. Thank you guys for your time, and I'll see you in a few.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands,
As I walk through the desert, I'm alone. A mirage of a moment shakes me to the bone. A vision of my lifetime. I was hardly grown. Our universe, my lifeline. Our world, my only home. Take me to the river. Wash me in the water. Show me how it once were. I knew it wasn't over. It's never over until it's over. I remember the moment I heard you speak, like a fire in the forest. You lit a spark in me, inspiration of a lifetime. We couldn't be alone. Our universe, my lifeline. Our world, my only home. Take me to the river. Wash me in the water. Show me how it once were. I knew it wasn't over. It's never over until it's over. Crystal clear in your machine, going through this crazy dream. Ooh, baby, because it's never over. It's never over until it's over. Crystal clear in your machine, going through this crazy dream. Ooh, baby, because it's never over.
You might be the one taking me home. One thing really lead to one. See that you're the worst, but I don't know. Is that true? People fear the silence with things they think they know. Baby, that's why I just be free and let it all go. Let's go. I don't care what you say, it's true. Don't matter to me, 'cause I want you.
And I'm back. And I remember this time to switch over to game stream. There we go. Totally agree. Dogs are people. They are my kids with fur. Okay, I think I'm gonna end my night. I'm gonna go and store my vulture, pull up my cutlass black, and refuel that, so I can jump back in mañana and head back over to. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do New Babbage. I like doing the cargo runs there, but the double hangers and stuff. So I think I may just my ship's gone anyways. Oh well. So I may just head back out to the ambitious stream station, set up for the next stream. Maybe I'll do some testing tomorrow to see if the hangers are better. Let me pay my expedited fee here. Nights are always better in the wintertime when you have two big, fluffy, furry kids. Keeps you nice and warm at night. And I believe I read that the band named Three Dog Night got their name because if it was cold out, you need 3 dogs to keep you warm at night. So that's how you measured how cold a night was. And if it was a 3-dog night, it was pretty darn cold. My little fun tip for the evening, or sharing my knowledge. So we got the Atlas over there. Maybe I'll check out that white skin and see if I think I didn't pick it up because it was all white and didn't have any, like, some of the striations or like the camo on the sides of it. I think that's why I didn't purchase the white skin in game. But I'll have to take a second look at that tomorrow. So yeah, I mean, couldn't ask for anything better tonight. Server-wise, servers have been pretty on par. No big hiccups or game-breaking bugs, other than the panels scraping. Not totally. When you're scraping them, they weren't going bare, but definitely a plus to have the lights working once again on the Vulture. That was one of my highlights. Aside from all you guys taking your time to stop by and visit, say hi, and keep the chat rolling. It is very much appreciated. You know, I've never taken the Hornet out. I've never taken the... Actually, I don't think I've ever taken the Crusaders. We got some time for the Cutlass. I'll have to check that out. There's a lot of ships in here that I've never really checked out at all. I think some of them... Most of them, I believe, are excuse me, bonuses from somebody using my referral code. So anybody that's looking up to pick up Star Citizen, with like every streamer or person, you get a star code. It'll be in the description. So if you want to join, you can use that star code for a little bit of Sometimes you get an extra ground vehicle or an extra ship with it, and then you get some extra UEC starting credits. Okay, let's grab the Cuddy Black and curious to see if it refueled itself or not. Anybody have any tips at all as far as movies or series you guys are watching? Looking for a good sci-fi series. I know I've seen most of them, so I've been rewatching a lot of like Atlas on Netflix. Obviously, The Expanse is one of my all-time favorites. But I've been trying to find a good series to get into. I think the last movie I watched, movie-wise, was over on Prime Video. I ended up picking up The Wild Robot. If anybody likes animated series, that one was pretty darn cute. Have a good night. I have to figure out what's up with YouTube. It never lets me chat on it. You can chat on Twitch, but Twitch is laggy and freezes. Gotcha. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. And for the follow. Do appreciate your time. It's nice to see new and returning faces. Let's see. Oh, we want landing services. Nope, so it did refuel itself. Okay. Oh, that is a good sign. I will stow it and then call her a night. You know, let's go with the side door. Yeah, I really like this option. You can, for loading and cargo, I mean, you can do some of it here. If you can position it right with the Atlas inside of there. But typically it's a lot easier just to do out of the back ramp. I'll bring this up for tomorrow. Actually, no, I'll save that for next time. I have some empty SCU crates in there. I think next stream or maybe tomorrow on my lunch break at work, I'm gonna try that the rear tractor beam on the back of the Cuddy. Let's bring up some of those crates right now. Send the elevator down. I do have a couple big ones, don't I? Just throw these out here for now. I think at one point I had decorated my hangar up pretty good with like cargo boxes, make it a little more lived in, and then everything got reset and I lost everything. Or no, was at Area 18, and that's when I had the issue where the hangers were broken for me. So I couldn't call ATC at all. That's what it was. Send this guy. Oh, we'll leave it up. God, it is a sharp looking ship, isn't it? Okay, guys. I am going to end my stream. It's getting, it's almost 11 o'clock for me. About 6 minutes away. And luckily, tomorrow I have a very short commute. But I'll go ahead and let you guys know in the description on YouTube. The link should be working for my Discord. You guys are more than welcome to jump over there and hit me up anytime. If you want to do some group play, I'm pretty much up for anything except for PvP. So you guys are welcome to join. Yeah, you're welcome to join there. Hit up me. You can send me a DM or you can be in the Star Citizen chat. And if you want to do some runs over the weekend or Friday, let me know. I'm up for anything. So, but thanks, Sturlock. Appreciate that. But yeah, you guys have a great night. Thank you for another fantastic stream. Like I said, it's been really nice when you gentlemen stop by, either newcomers or you guys that have watched my streams in the past. Just come in here and hang out and just chill and, you know, open discussion. Anything except for politics. I don't do politics on stream. So, yeah, thank you guys for your time. I hope you guys have a fantastic Thursday ahead. We're almost to the weekend. And, yeah, like I said, I'm like a broken record, but really appreciate you guys' time and stopping by and chatting in the conversation. So, like I said, you guys have a good night. And Discord's up there. If you're watching this afterwards on Twitch, I'm trying to hit my follower goal. I think I have like 16 left now to hit 50. YouTube, you can like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and you get a cool email just before I go live to let you know I'm on. So, and for some reason, if I'm not on a scheduled Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, I will put a note in my announcements over in my Discord to let you guys know, usually around 5 or 6 or earlier ahead of time. So you guys aren't sitting and waiting if you're waiting for me to jump back on. And unfortunately, YouTube doesn't have something where I can send you guys to another streamer. So yeah, broken record. Like I said, thank you for you guys' time. Hope you have a great night and a good day tomorrow. And I'll catch you guys in a few days. Later.
Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemical